are you? I'm Dr. Eduardo Scholcoff. I'm former director of maternal child health at Cook County Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. We will talk about food. What means ultra-processed food? And you will say, well, doctor, do not start again. Well, for me, it was very important because I was reading this article that you have there in the New York Times. This is not from an article that I got from Nutrition or one of the several magazines that are in the in the PubMed. No. This is in the New York Times, then you can read it without any problems in Google. And it talks about ultra-processed foods, UPF. And really there is a way to level, and it's called NOVA system, N-O-V-A. And it has 4 categories. One is unprocessed or minimally processed food, processed culinary ingredients, foods that are processed, and finally ultra-processed foods. And you will say, well, doctor, I cannot go to the grocery store and decide what I will buy. Really, some are more expensive. Well, if we go back to the old age where we didn't have Cheetos, Doritos, McDonald's, Coke, Pepsi, etc., including energy drinks, all ultra-processed food. And these ultra-processed food are very, very unhealthy. Means new studies, and please go to the studies, shows that as more high fructose corn syrup, as more hydrogenated oils and concentrate proteins, worse is the food. And you say, well, doctor, I cannot read. Well, think in sodas, energy drink. This is what the article says. Sodas, energy drink, chips, candies, flavored yogurts, because the regular yogurt is unprocessed. Flavored yogurts, margarine, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, sausages, lounge meat, boxed macaroni and cheese, infant formulas, and most packaged breads, plants, milks, meat substitutes, breakfast cereal, ultra-processed food. Well, yes, good for you. Are you in the part that you like fresh or frozen fruits or veggies or beans or lentils or meat or poultry or fish or eggs? Remember, not processed, not in a can. Milk, plain yogurt, rice, pasta, corn, flour, coffee, tea, herbs, spices. You're in the correct place. They put also cooking oils, butter, sugar, honey, vinegar, and salt in processed culinary ingredients. And they somewhat allow in this article that these are not what we call that bad. Remember that there is a part in this article, and I will read it for you because it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All the cookies, all the Oreos, they are all ultra-processed. Then it's very interesting because they call that this classification do not talk about how much sugar, how much calories. No, they say that this is a study where they went agnostic regarding nutrition. They are emphasizing bad and good. Why? Because they found in this study that most of these ultra-processed and including processed foods are involved in developing cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, obesity, and so on. Then now it says because ultra-processed food are often cheap, convenient, and accessible, they are probably displacing healthier foods from our diets. And it's true. Researchers, including Dr. Hall and Dr. Davy, are beginning to conduct small clinical trials that will test some of these theories. Then now, remember, this started in Brazil with new guidelines for dietary products. And now the evidence is mounting against this ultra-processed food. Then imagine yourself getting into a 7-Eleven. Imagine yourself getting into an OXXO and you have all these drinks. You have all these ultra-processed foods like Cheetos, Doritos, fries, Lay's, and so on. Do not buy it. And say, well, I will not get the Nobel Prize for that. Well, do not buy it. You are buying diabetes for your kid. Can you buy rice? Yes. And lentils? Yes. And fruit and veggies? Yes. Well, doctor, these fruits has a lot of sugar. Wrong. They do not make you having diabetes. I hope that you will find this interesting and you will read and have a lot of questions for me. I have been trying to convince people that it's not how much calories has a strawberry. It's not that. How much calories has lettuce? No. It's how much unhealthy products we eat every single day because we do not buy products that are not processed. Thank you.